Hello everyone, it's Lensman Oz, and welcome to episode 11 of my Pickle Pack Magical 2 Let's Play series. Now, today we're going to hand in a bunch of quests, and I'll show you what I was doing in between episodes here. And I built a mob spawner which doesn't really work. I know it's not big enough. I didn't want anything amazing because I know I'm going to tear it back down once we get a few tiers up with the blood magic. I'll build a mob spawner underneath, but it just doesn't seem to really spawn too well. You get a couple of mobs coming down, so in the meantime what I thought I would do is do the activation of the division sigil and get some cursed earth and replace some of the floor up there with cursed earth, so at least it'll spawn in between times. So, but to do that it needs to be midnight. Now it's just 1 o'clock sort of thing, so I have set up a little area for it. You can see a little enchanting setup here. I'll talk about that in just a second. Set up the table down here to do the activation of the sigil. Now, for those who haven't done this before, you can find out what you need by using one of these sigils and shift right clicking on a enchantment table. You can see down the bottom left there, you need this redstone circle. It needs to be on dirt. It needs to be able to see the moon, so it needs to be able to see the sky. And it needs to have a sufficient natural earth around it. Now I'm a bit worried that some of this stuff underneath the water will turn into cursed earth, but hopefully not. I've added silk touch to my shovel, and along with it having the vein miner capability, I should be able to vein mine that out pretty quick and hopefully not have too many issues. Probably a little closer to my base than I want. You know, I possibly should build it out in the ocean, maybe on that little spot there. So I might actually do that. I might move it over there. Yeah, let's do that. Got enough time. At least that way, if there is any issues, it's out in the middle of the ocean and shouldn't have anything exploding in the base. So let's dig him up. We'll head on out to that little sandbar out there. Probably need some more dirt on the way. I'll just grab a little bit here. Alright, let's head on out. Yeah, I reckon this spot here should be good. Alright, let's get the dirt I had. So I've done a couple of other bits and pieces of prep for this episode, and I figure I'll hand in the item that I had all prepped up for last episode and just forgot where I'd put it. So let's see now. That should be okay again. Alright, now all we have to do is wait a bit of time. We can come out here. I've got a cow in the safari net. So we'll head back. We'll come back out here in a little bit and do the activation. Should work out a way of getting across the water faster too. Now, I have made the lock for the storage drawers as per the comment on the channel. Thank you for that. That's so much better. I'd seen it in the item list, but I'd never used it. Now, here's the auto enchanter. I had this set up 2 episodes ago. Take the auto enchanter. We'll claim him. Open up the book. In here. Auto enchanter. Take the middle one. Now I think that said there's another one around. Oh yeah, that's right. I killed all the blazes I required to get that quest done. Let's put that stuff away for now. Put my book away. Bane of Arthropods. Oh, and now I've slept through the night, so I'll have to wait till tomorrow night before I can do the activation. Ah well. There's a slip of the right click there. Alright, if that's the case, let's go out here. Now, where were we? We had 100 Earth Essence. Now I'm pretty sure that's that one done. Put that away again. 100 Rubber Essence. Do I have 100 Rubber Essence? No, I've only got 71. Close. Fire. I should have. Yep, should have a fire done. Claim that. And water. Yep, we've got the water. And what was the last one? Die. I can do that one as well. So that's got them again. We've got some dirt, lava tank, a couple of buckets of water and some bone meal, I think, as the quest rewards out of them. So all I'm waiting for now is the rubber seeds. Now I have added, you can see in the middle there, a Lily of Fertility. You can see it searching up here. So lily pad of fertility, just a lily pad, and then 8 splash fertilizer serum, which is 3 bone meal and a condensed splash serum, which is netherwort and gunpowder and vial of water. So there's a little bit of crafting there. It was another reason for getting the netherwort from the previous episode. And I made the lily pad up. Now, I'm pretty sure it affects the crops. They do seem to be growing a bit quicker. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel it's growing a bit better. So yeah, all we've got left is 2 items there and Twilight Forest. Now I've also set up these Botania items. So let's get rid of the quest rewards we just got. Just making a mess and dumping them in the old chest, but it'll do for now. Let's head down Botania area. So, what do we have here? Now, I know I need to craft up a bunch of runes. I'll just move some items. I think it's 1 of them and 3 of these. I need my wand. I'm going to need some of these. 1, 2. This should be the rune of fire, I believe. Let's see. I need the rune of fire, and I've gone through and I've checked out what runes I need for these ones. And most of these items in here are 4 runes. That one should be the rune of mana. So hopefully I can remember everything I've done there, and I might take magnetization ring off for the moment. Okay, that's ready. 3 runes of fire. And there for the moment. Pretty sure. That's the rune of mana. Our system seems to be going on. Don't know what's going on there. I did have a creeper blow up here the other night, in between episodes. A creeper blow up over here, and it took out this flower and a couple of these, so I had to make up a few more. But I don't know why these were detached from that spreader. That's a bit strange. Yeah, that's done. One rune of mana. This will be the rune of water, I think. So I'm not 100% sure. I think it's that. Better check it out before I go and muck it up. Rune of water. That's not the water bottle, it's a sugar cane. Sugar cane, bone meal. 1, 2, 3. Water bottle would have been for one of them. Green of air, earth. Sometimes it takes a long time. I might have to upgrade these with some lenses perhaps. That should speed it up a bit. Right. Rune of water. So I'm pretty sure for the terrestrial agglomeration plate I need one of each. Let's see here what we've got for the quests. I think the next one was for the tectonic girdle. Which requires 4 leather, 1 earth, 1 fire, and mana steel. So 4 leather, earth, fire, and mana steel. The tectonic girdle, which I'm not going to wear, but crest reward. Now we need to do the Rod of the Molten Core. Which is this one. Rune of Fire, 2 living wood twigs, 2 blaze rods. Rune of Fire, 2 living wood twigs, 2 blaze rods. Now I think this item auto smelts. There we go. Just held down right click, turn it into glass. Pretty nifty. Just plonk him back in the chest for the moment. Let's see what's next. Rod of the Depths. Can put cobblestone down from mana. Okay. Not sure whether I would need that, but fire, water, cobble, 2 twigs. I'm going to need to make another lot of fire. Fire, water, cobble, 2 twigs. Rod of the Depths. A bit of lag tonight. Just creates cobble. Right click and you get a piece of cobble. Just uses it from your mana. him away. Quadruple compressed cobblestone. Might come in handy. Now I need to make Rod of the Lands, Rod of the Seas. Rod of the Seas, water bottle, stick, rune of water. That's what the water bottle was for. Rod of the Seas, and as with the others, that just generates water. That's all. And Rod of the Lands, dirt, stick, rune of earth, dirt, living wood twig. Rod of the Lands. Okay. So the only things here, this overgrowth one I need to get from dungeon loot. And next one would be this plate, but I need more runes for that, and it's just become night time, so we're going to start getting spawn. Last thing I want to be doing is crafting and have a creeper sneak up behind me, so I need to probably dump off some of my loot. All of these mana bottles. Let's see, flowers. Put these fluid ducks away. Bunch of this other stuff that I need to put away without getting bumped off by anything. There's a few skellies spawning. Oop, spider. The wrong thing away. I need to put that away. Put that away. Sneaky. Creeper. I've got no arrows on me. Where are my arrows? So put them away. Those are. There they are. I need to be out and about without them. Keep that on me. Might come in handy. Okay, I'm prepared to run out to that spot and perform the ritual. Get all my stuff prepared. That down there, that's going to be needed. Definitely. Alright, let's go. Oh, they're all hiding out here in the trees. Sneaky mobs. Like that. Let's go for a swim. Hopefully nothing spawned on my little island out here. That would be interesting. from a lot of squid. Maybe about a minute before we need to prepare ourselves. My cow. And my sigil. Almost there. This is probably going to be quite nasty. Somewhere to run to. Oh, hello. Oh, it's time for the sacrifice. Oh. Come on, Green Miner. You go away. It's mine. Give it back. Thank you. Well, that wasn't so bad. How many you get? 26 cursed earth. That was quite well done there. I could have sworn I was going to have mobs spawning everywhere, but guess maybe the spawn limit had been reached with all these mobs floating around out here. Not sure whether cursed earth takes spawn limits into consideration. I'm a terrible shot today. Oh, they're all coming. Ah. Oh, an enderman everywhere. Let's get inside. Well, that was great. Now I have a an activated sigil, which I will be able to use to craft unstable ingots. For the, one of the things I want to work towards is a pair of wings, which will definitely come in handy. There's plenty of other things builders want to be nice. That'll definitely help with the Thorncraft tower that I'm building. Gotten a little bit further with the tower. Just give you a quick look at that while I'm here. So now made a little platform here. I'm starting to work on this level, so the idea will be probably walls around here and then a set of stairs curving up to the roof above, where I'll put the infusion setup. The inside of the building I might tidy up as well. Perhaps use the same process I did. Oh, hang on. We seem to be missing some pieces of our walls. Oh, no, yeah, on the outside. So I've got to finish upstairs there and put this on the outside walls. And you can see I've still got some more edges up there to do. But I think it's looking pretty good. A little bit taller yet, and then should almost be done. The cauldron setup here, I'm not real happy with at the moment. It doesn't quite vent off properly. I might knock this wall out probably and build what will resemble a fireplace and put that in there with a chimney above it so that any spillage goes out through the chimney. That'll be out the back. We'll get rid of that tree because it doesn't have a node in it. It's just that node in the block there. Yeah, build out the back, put a chimney on it. Hopefully that'll look alright. Tell me what you think. Alright, let's see here. So the idea is to use this cursed earth up in the mob spawner. I'm a little worried whether it'll work properly. I did want to try and get enderman spawning in here. So I had made it 3 tall, but Yeah, I'm not a mob spawner person. It's just a basic setup that I've done here. As you can see, there's probably so many things I've done wrong. And at this point, I'm kind of wishing I had a... oh, here we go. I'm going down. An equal trade wand would be quite helpful. So that's what the mobs are meant to do, and it's not meant to hurt them on the fall either. Because then you sacrifice them with the sword here, and it adds the life points to your altar. And obviously the cable running up beside me there is just to turn. I've got some. Oh, almost did it again. Got some glowstone lamps here in the roof. Let's make a gap through. Probably should. I don't really want spiders spawning up here, so I probably should leave these in and just do the cursed earth around it. That should still enable enough of a spawn rate. Right there, I think. Let's see what we can do here. What I'll do is I'll use some of this. Ooh, torches would be helpful for the moment. I might just put some grass in between, and I believe it'll spread. There's that rod. That'll come in handy. Haha. Should turn the switch on before I came up. I'll just quickly knock these out. And I'm hoping that this will do the trick. What am I doing? Wrong button. So I'll put these, I have them set up. There. Use these. There's probably someone yelling at me, no, do it this way. I'm sorry if I'm doing it wrong. I am but a newbie. Well, making mob spawners anyway. I normally just make something basic. Or just hunt around until I get what I need. Generally spend a lot of time playing. All three kids mine have Minecraft accounts as well. They're all nuts like myself, and generally I'll set it up so that nighttime doesn't happen while they're playing, so they don't get killed or generally have a bad time. One of my thoughts is perhaps to do a series eventually with the kids in it. My kids do generally enjoy playing the HQM pack, so I do remember the first run through we did with the first Growing Skies and how badly that went. My son kept dying a lot, so we weren't too successful with that one. Right, let's Let's get this done. Now, hoping that that would spread. This last one down. Turn it around. Break up the wall. Hope for the best. Let's see, what have I got to eat? Oh, yep, I can hear skeletons already. And looks like there's five mobs in there. So, well, let's see what happens. I may need to, I might put some fans around the outside to blow them to the, towards the conveyors. There we go. Got a creeper down here. So let's get the sigil. So when we're holding the sigil, oh, there was something hitting the water I've got there. When you're holding the sigil, the whaler shows the altar amount. So we've got 9360, 9860. Ah, that's awesome. 10,000. So this should be quite nice. It's obviously not the most efficient. Comes another one. But for what I need it for, should do the trick. Right. I need to make some more runes for that. So I might do that a little bit later because our episode's getting pretty close to wrapping up point. Might just quickly make the apprentice blood orb. Now, I think that requires an emerald. Yep, an emerald and 5,000 life points. So let's just quickly knock that up. We'll make this the last thing we do. Then in there. See the life points going down. And you can see this is a one-hit kill, which is how you know it's worked properly. And if I want to turn it off, I should just be able to turn the lever on. Very nice. Definitely helpful, the cursed earth comes in very handy. Let's put some stuff away while we're waiting. Bag's getting pretty full here. And there we go. Apprentice blood orb. Remember to right click it to assign it to yourself. And if I get this, I can, oh look, I got 400 in my network. I can build up my network by putting it in there and killing a few mobs, and that should be going into my network slowly. But there you go, going up. So I will definitely make use of the new spawner now and kill a bunch of mobs and make a few more of the blood runes. And next episode we'll upgrade this to a tier 3, because I definitely can't go to 4. I believe 4 requires beacons, so that'll be a wither fight before we can get to that. So alright guys, thanks again for watching, and don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. That was an Enderman. He's not happy. And catch you in the next episode. Thanks a lot.